Right.
Okay, and how long do you practice music?
For as long as I can remember. Actually, since I was young, I was always into music, and I took vocal lessons from early on, from a young age, from like when I was 13 or so. So ever since I can remember, really.
And what has brought you to the year 2009, that year?
A lot of things. I made a few albums, and I did some really nice shows with my band Agua, and so yeah, it's been a good year. I did a lot of nice musical collaborations. For instance, the one with Devin Townsend for his new album Addicted, and which I'm particularly proud of. So 2009 is a really good year for me.
And what kind of person is perhaps Arjen Lucassen?
He's a great guy. He's super nice. He's very gifted, of course. He makes his wonderful music, but he's also very spirited. When you work with him, he's very much with his heart into every detail of the album and of your vocals at that point, or with his guitar playing. He's like a mad scientist in his own studio doing all that stuff. It's great.
And the song with Moonspell, how do you make it, that song?
Well, they asked me to participate in that song, and of course I said yes. We are with Moonspell. We are been friends for some years, actually from the beginning. Actually, the very first tour with the Gathering, we did with Moonspell, and I think it was their first tour as well. So we go way back. It's nice.
Okay, and how it happened to create the band Agua de Anneke?
Actually, yeah, when I, oh wait, or not, yeah? So when I left the Gathering, I wanted to make my own music, so I formed the band Agua, and my husband Rob is on drums. He's known as my husband, a really great drummer, and two other guys that we just know from music and from where we live, and so I formed Agua, and we made 3 albums already, so it's good.
And what do you think about the new technologies, internet, Facebook, etc.?
I like it because it's internationally based. You know, you can reach a lot of people, and you can keep actually in contact with a lot of people, and so you can share a lot of information, which is good for a band like us.
And when can we expect to see your band Agua de Anneke in Bulgaria?
I hope tomorrow. True, because I had such a great time. We were only here for a day, but people are so warm-hearted and welcoming, and every country is totally different, and even the Balkan area, there's a difference between every country. But today what we saw, like, people were just so warm and nice and spirited, you know. You have heart. I like it very much, and I would love to come here with the band and play. You know.
Okay, and your favorite bands are?
My favorite bands? It's a good question. Well, I like rock and rock music. I'm into rock and pop music, you know. I'm into stuff like the Killers and. It's a good band.
Modern bands. And yes. And your future plans are?
Well, we are going to tour a little bit with Agua for the new album, and then because it's been out for a month or so, so that's quite young. And I'm already writing some new stuff, and we have a lot of ideas for future releases. So, but first we want to tour some and hopefully come back here.
Okay, and in what manner have you chosen the songs for In Parallel album?
Good question. Actually, Danny and I have been doing a certain set with certain songs for like a year, well, almost 2 years actually. But when we wanted to record the album, we did 2 shows with all of those songs, and we just picked the best ones. You know, some covers, some anathema songs, some own songs. And so we just picked the best ones.
And what do you think about Bulgaria and the Bulgarian people?
We like it very much.
Yes.
It's great. Yeah.
The show was sold out weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard it was sold out in a day. So I was proud when I heard it, and you showed us because it's, you know, it was a seated show, but everybody's like, they were really anxious, and it's perfect audience to play for because, you know, it went well.
Okay.
And so, what about your work with Napalm Death?
What about it? Well, actually, they also asked me they wanted to have some spoken words on their song, and they wanted to have a female voice, and they asked me, and of course I said yes as well, because it's one of the bands that I used to listen to when I was a kid, actually. So that was a great pleasure. And they're very nice guys. They're serious, but really great guys, and they make this fantastic music, and it's super brutal. But I thought, you know, I didn't think of it, much of it, other than that it was great to work with them and to be on one of their songs. But then when it got released, people were really they were really like knocked over, like, you're having female voices on your album. I didn't know it was that kind of a rarity, and so we got a lot of comments, and but mainly positive, because it's, you know, it was a good combination.
But the music is not too hard.
No, I don't think so. It has energy, and this song has melody. I like melody, and it's a great song. It's actually catchy.
And
Other plans about this new DVD with Agua?
Yeah, Danny, it was very spontaneous, but we would love to make a DVD out of this, what we are doing. But when and where, I have no idea. Hopefully here, it will be great.
you can tell something special to the Bulgarian fans, your motto or something like that.
Sorry?
Your motto.
My motto?
Yes. If you have one.
Do good and stay good.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.